The GAN 460 has great stickerless color shades, and it does also come stickered, and the plastic feels awesome in your hands. Alright, I'm out of good things to say. The cube came too tight out of the box, which is normal, so I had to loosen it a lot, which is where I ran into the first problem. With a WuQue or Aosu GTS, I can just use a screwdriver like this, which is the most convenient tensioning system ever. You don't have to take anything apart. I don't even like tensioning a 3x3 because I have to remove 6 center caps. The GAN 460 has 24 center caps you have to remove, and yes, I tried not removing them all, but the GAN hexagonal screw device is so fat that you cannot use it without removing all the center caps. So I took out the caps, I loosened it, and once you set the tensions, the cube does not feel like a normal cube until you put the center caps back on. Without the center caps, there's less outer resistance, and the cube is just abnormally flimsy. So you have to take all the caps off, pick a tension, put them all back on, and then you can test if the cube is good. Needless to say, I had to do this many times, and if they just used a regular screw like every other cube, this would not be a problem. So tensioning it was not fun, but let's talk about how this cube performs. The outer layers definitely have a better time aligning than the inner layers do. At first, the inner layers cause a lot of lockups, and I feel like the only way around it is to loosen the cube a lot and then turn carefully. Loosening the cube makes the corner cutting a lot better, but also makes the outer layers a bit too fast, so it's kind of a trade-off, but it's the best I could do. Even then, I've found slice moves to be very difficult. Slice moves are common with the Qiao method during centers because you have to keep the cross on the same spot, and PLL parity is actually just a nightmare right now. For the outer layers, I've heard great things about the outer layers on this cube, which I think is true, but only in comparison to its inner layers. Compared to the WuQue M, let's just say that I think the WuQue is better in almost every way, even price. Most people agree that the WuQue M is currently the best 4x4 on the market, but the GAN 460 does have a few things that set it apart. Kind of. This cube is 60 millimeters, which is 2 millimeters smaller than the WuQue. I personally prefer this 60 millimeter size, and it really just depends on your own preference, but the mini WuQue has been released, which is also 60 millimeters. However, I just want to throw in a disclaimer here. Don't expect it to be the same as a WuQue but smaller. I don't have the mini WuQue, but I tried it from a lot of different people, and the cube just feels a bit flimsy in comparison. It's common for the same cube design to feel better or worse in a different size, so I just wanted to put that out there. The other thing that sets the GAN 460 apart from the WuQue is its turn speed. The outer layers are quite fast, while the WuQue's outer layers are a bit slow. But there is a way to speed up the WuQue, and that's with the compressed spring mod. So overall, I don't want it to sound like the GAN 460 is a bad cube. It's not bad. It's just not good for its price. My average is better on this cube than on any budget 4x4, but at the same time, it's definitely not as good as with the WuQue M. It's slightly more expensive than the Supernova WuQue M, which also comes set up for you, so I don't really see a reason to buy the GAN 460. There are definitely people faster than me who use the GAN 460 as their main, so maybe it's just right for some people, but an overwhelming majority of cubers use the WuQue, so I think that speaks for itself. Alright, so that's it for this review. Basically, get the WuQue if you want what most people consider to be the best 4x4 right now. As always, I'd like to thank my supporters on Patreon for helping me get more time to make videos like this. So if you want to support this channel, you can head over to patreon.com/jperm. And if you want to buy any cube ever, you can check the link in the description to go to Speedcube Shop. And that also helps to support my channel. So thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.